Hello, it's me, your future self speaking from the year 2026. I am here after years of working as an industrial engineer for the automotive company in international companies, and I wanted to share what I've learned about something that changed everything for me, which is intercultural awareness and global culture. Looking back, I realized that understanding culture isn't just a nice skill, it is essential. In our interconnected world, global culture isn't about erasing differences, but it's about appreciating them and embracing them so we can collaborate better. Culture shapes how we communicate, solve problems, make decisions, and build trust. Without that awareness, even the smartest technical ideas can fail. Professionally, especially in engineering, intercultural communication is critical. Projects today cross borders constantly. I have seen technical term teams from different countries struggle not because of engineering knowledge, but because of mismatched expectations about hierarchy, feedback, or time management. Mastering this helps to negotiate better contracts, lead diverse teams, innovate faster, and avoid costly misunderstanding. In engineering, culture directly impacts safety, efficiency, and success. Let me reflect on some assumptions and stereotypes I once held that I know were oversimplified or plain wrong. For example, about my Chinese college right now. Back when I started working for this company, I used to think that everyone was extremely reserved and only cared about hierarchy and work. In reality, while respect for seniority is real, many Chinese professionals are incredibly innovative, entrepreneurial, and warm once trust is built. They have their own sense of humor, they have their own way of communicating what they feel or what they want to express to other co-workers or friends. The stereotypes of all work, no play ignores the rich social bonding that happens over meals and shared experience. For Germans, for example, I bought into the idea that they're rigid, humorless rule followers. Yes, Germans value punctuality, directness, and clean processes, which I now deeply appreciate in engineering projects. But they also have a great sense of humor in their own way and are incredibly loyal and supportive once you are part of the team. And the British, I imagine constant polite small talk and emotional distance. While British communication can be indirect and full of understatement, I've learned that they value dry wit, fairness, and deep professionalism. They are very polite, they are very educated, and it seems like reserve is often respected for personal space. Now, one of the big intercultural mistakes that I'm glad I avoid now is assuming everyone communicates the same way I do. Early on, I gave direct feedback to a British colleague that I might speak with Germans. It came across as rude and aggressive. I also once stayed too quiet in a Chinese meeting, waiting to be asked for my opinion, when the team actually wanted proactive input. This small but very like specific misunderstanding created unnecessary tension. Today, I pause, observe, context, and adapt my style. Here's I want my future self and you right now to interact with people from different cultures, especially Germans, since they're what you're heading for your engineering studies and career. I approach every interaction with genuine curiosity and respect. With German colleagues, I come prepared, value their direct feedback without taking it personally, and match their punctuality. I share my ideas clearly, but also listen deeply. I've learned to separate the person from the cultural style, because the goal is building real trust and partnership, not just completing tasks, whether it's sharing a beer after work or discussing process in details. I show up as authentic, reliable, and open. At the end of the day, they want someone to be honest and unique. And now, one of the intercultural skills that I still work on improving is reading indirect communication cues. I'm good with direct styles now, but I sometimes miss subtle hints in high context cultures or British understanding. I am actively practicing by asking clarifying questions without sounding doubtful and by observing more before responding. Perhaps with a global map or a team um, of different nationalities, we need to start building this awareness today. Read, travel when you can, talk to people from other backgrounds, and reflect after every interaction. The world needs engineers who are not just technically excellent and experts in their field, but also culturally intelligent and mature. So trust me, your future self will thank you for it. So see you at the top.